Good afternoon. We have 27 men or 27 people on board, and I'm James Aduboza. I'm going to I'm going to take you through today's training. It's rather unfortunate our trainer and Mr. Kwon are not in, so I'm going to take you through. I'm James Aduboza. Now we are going to design a logo. We are going to design a logo. How do you do it? Now, when you launch your Photoshop, when you launch your Photoshop, you click on File, you click on File, you click on New, you click on New. You see a dialog box. This one is not new to us because you've been working with it. Now, today, as already our teacher or trainer have been telling us to select international paper. Now, we are not going to use the international paper. We are going to use the custom one. Custom one. So I click on custom. Now, because I'm going to use, I'm going to design a logo, I change the width and the height of the paper so that it will fit inside. So this is how it is. The width is 4, the height is also 4. So the inch, please remove it from pixel. Just get inch. I want inches. So I want 4 inches and width and 4 inches height. So that is it. After that, here you can give it a name. Say logo. You give it a name. Say logo. So you click OK. You've gotten your sheet. Now, what do you do? Now, uh, you were once taking our trainer or our teacher took us through all these tools. So we are going to work with these tools, but only 3 of them that we are going to use for today's lesson. We are going to use the Marquee tool and the Marquee tool, pick tool, and the hello, 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 hello. All right, let's boss on. So, and the horizontal type tool or the type tool. We are going to use the type tool, the pick tool, the marquee tool, and also the the eraser, and the last one, the shapes. So now let's see when using the type tool to create your logo. So I click on the type tool first. I click on it. So here is it. I click on it here. Uh, you can set your font from here. You can set your font from here. I prefer Time New Roman for the logo. Time New Roman and the bold. I want it. And the size of it for me to be able to see what I'm doing, I'll prefer to select the highest uh, point, a higher default point, that's a 72. Now I can start typing, or I can start my work. Now I want to create a logo for Rita Cosby. So I'm going to use the initials, the R and the C. So here is it. So I tap R first. No, I don't want the small letters. I just type the caps R. So here is it. Now I go and click on the pick tool or the move tool. I go and click on the pick or the move tool. I select to select it. I press and hold the Alt key. I press and hold the Alt key. I click to enlarge. Oh, not that, not that. I press and hold the Alt key and the Shift key, both. So I click. You see, I place the mouse pointer at the diagonal side because I want to have the same shape or the size. I don't want to extend parts of the text. So I want it to be in the same side. So I press on both keys, the Shift and the Alt key together, and I place my mouse pointer on the diagonal side of the letter. I click and drag to increase the size, like this, like this. So now that's for the R, the Rita. Now let's move to the Cosby. I want C, so I click on the type letter again. I click here. Now I just press on C. C, you see the same side. So I need to increase it. Now I click on the pick or the movement tool to select it. I do the same thing, like as what I did to the R. So I press on both keys on the keyboard, the Shift and the Alt key. I place my mouse pointer on the diagonal side of the letter. I click and drag. I click, drag. Oh, my mouse is worrying me. So I place it there. I place it there. I click. Please forgive me the mouse. All right. I click and drag. Oh, what is happening? All right. All right. My keypad is disturbing me. And, all right. So let's continue. All right. Not this way. The keypad is disturbing me, so I'm trying to get a nice shape for it without holding it. So like this, like this. So you press and hold the Shift and the Alt key together, and you click and drag. Very good. Now I I've gotten the two letters. I have gotten the two letters. Now I place the C here. Place the C here. I place the C here. I place the C here. I place the C here. Now, I want to group the two letters. This is what I do. I click and hold the Control key and click on the other letter, R, and drag them to where I can create a group. Here, this one is called create a group. Create a group. So create a new group. So I just click and drag to here, to this icon. So immediately you click and drag and release it onto this, it groups the work for you. It will automatically group it for you. So now the the C and R are in one folder. So it's now a group, one thing. So I can just move it. 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 Now, moving it, I can just move it around. I can just move it around. Just like that. I can just move it around. Now, when after moving it around, I'll just put it at the middle portion of the sheet. I'll go and click on my shape and select ellipse. I'll click on the shapes and select ellipse. I'll click and drag. I'll click and drag to have a nice circle around it. You see, then the circle or the ellipse is full with color black. Now move to the color property. Click on the color property. You click on it. You have no fill. Click on no fill. The color will go. Now on the same side, we have another one, the line, the stroke. You can change it, the size, because I want it is my logo. So let me create a different style for the line. Yeah, when you increase it, you see, when you drag, the line will keep on increasing. You see it? Very good. So now I'm done. I'm done with the circle. Now, because, sorry, please, the circle is, the line, the stroke is a bit huge. You can reduce it. I'll reduce it. All right. So I'll reduce it. Press enter. That is my, now I press and hold the Alt key. I press and hold the Alt key. I drag it closer, something like this. It doesn't matter. I'm going to design my own logo. So now, what I'll do next is I'll go for the marquee tool. I'll go for the marquee tool, but make sure the selection or the ellipse is being highlighted because I'm going to work on the ellipse. So I'll go for the marquee tool. Now I click and draw something, small circle around it like this. Before I can do anything, or I can use the marquee tool with this, how do you call it, this circle or ellipse, I need to rasterize this layer. So I right click on it and click on rasterize. So immediately I click on rasterize, I can now go for my pick tool to select it and press on delete. So I've gotten a hole there. So I've gotten a hole. Now you can press on Control and D to remove the marquee from it. Now we have the C and the R. Now I can increase the R because now I have a hole here. I can push it back. I'm designing it. So yes. Now I can also increase it. I want to increase it a bit. 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 Oh, my key is disturbing me. My keyboard is disturbing me. So I want to increase it a bit. No, I don't like in this dimension. I just want to increase it a bit. Now I increase it a bit. It's a logo. So a nice one that nobody can uh, nobody can do it. So now I've gotten something like this. Now the C, the letter C2, the letter C2, I can choose to increase it. I can choose to increase it. So the letter C, go back a bit. I can choose to increase you, but go back a bit. Now, let me increase you. All right, a bit. Okay, let us see. Okay, something like this. Now, I'll go and click on the ellipse again. I'll go and click on the ellipse again. I go and click on ellipse again. Now I go for the marquee tool. I go for the marquee tool. Now for the marquee tool, I go for the marquee tool. I go for the marquee tool. I go for the marquee tool. Now, sorry, I go for the marquee tool. Now, I want to cut this portion too. It's a design. So how do I do it? All right. Here, because we don't know the use of the pick tool, like we will use the pick tool for it, but no problem. Let's use the marquee tool. We've already rasterized it, so you can right click on it. You see it's deactivated. So we've already rasterized it. So now you can click on pick tool to delete the portion that I don't want. Now after that, I press Control and D to remove the selected layer from it. Now I've gotten something like this. I've gotten something like this. Now I can insert a picture. I can insert a picture. So I click on file. I go to place. I click on place. Now among the pictures, I want a nice background. So the one that I have already created or I've already downloaded. I look for the downloaded ones in my files. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have it somewhere. Programming. I have backgrounds. All right. Now I look for one. I prefer this. So I click on it. I click on it. Now, all right. You see, I press on enter. I press on enter. I press on enter. Now I click drag. I click and drag it to cover the whole page. I click and drag to cover the whole page or the objects. Then I press enter again. I press on enter again. Now, you see the picture or yes, the inserted background is on top of the ellipse. I want to do something here. So I right click on the layer, the inserted one. I right click on it and I click on create clip mask. So I click on it. You see the line have taken the shape of the background. Now I want to do the same thing to the R and C. So I press on, once this background is being selected, I press on Control and J to duplicate it. Now I place the duplicate between the R and the C. The R and the C. You see, the page or the picture have covered the R and the circle, leaving the C. That means I want to work on the R. Now, I right click on it and I click again. I click again, create clip mask. You see, the R has taken the shape. It left with the C. Now, I duplicate it again. The copy over here, I duplicate it by pressing Control and J. So after that, I'll place this the copy one on top of C. You see, the C is gone now. Now I right click, I click on create a mask. You see, I've gotten the shape, something like this. I've gotten the shape, something like this. Now, the next thing to do, since they are in a folder, that means I've grouped them. They are in a folder. That means I've grouped them in a folder. Is a group one. So I double click on it. I double click on it. Double click to see. Immediately I double click on it, I will see a dialog box. Now on the dialog box, I go and click on bevel and emboss. Bevel and emboss. Now this, the inner, you look at the style, the inner bevel, I want to increase it to 6. Increase it to 6. Okay, 7. Increase it to 7. Now, I'll change the style again and select emboss. Emboss. Here, change the size to 10. Change the size to 10. And I've gotten something like this. I've gotten something like this. Now the soften is okay. It's okay. So I've gotten something like this. Then I click on OK. I click on OK. I've gotten something like this. Now, within the group, I'll click on this arrow. I'll click on it to open the group. On R, I just want to clean this one, the R leg over here. So I go and click on R to select it. Now I go in for the eraser. The eraser. I click on the eraser. I want the hard one so that to just clean it once and for all. So I click here. There is it. I click on it and select the hard one. I click on the object. It says this type layer must be rasterized before proceeding. Okay, so I prefer it must be rasterized. So I click OK. So it's now the eraser is now working. So now I can clean the R. You see, at once the R leg is gone. The R leg is gone. Now go and click on the group again. Go and click on the group again. You've gotten your logo just like that. Now I want it to be in a one. I want it to be one layer. So I right click on it. I click on merge group. Merge group. You see, it has become one layer. Now I can enlarge it just like this. It has become one layer. I can enlarge it just like this. I can enlarge it. That is my logo, RC. Now, let's learn how to save it. You click on file. You click on file. You go to save as. You go to save as. You click on file. You go to save as. Now, I want to save it. So, I select the destination where I want to save. There is my destination. So, let me click on desktop so that I can get it easy. Now, the logo here, the format, the extension, you need to change it. Change it to JPEG. JPEG, look at this. You change it like this. So you can name it, say 1, 2, 3. All right, logo 1, 2, 3. Let me say that. Logo 1, 2, 3. Now you click on save. You click on save. You click on save. You see a dialog box. Don't mind. Click on OK. You've saved this one to JPEG. You've saved this one to JPEG. Now you can also save it to PNG because it's a logo, so that I can use it in Word development. So I click on save as. Save as. Before that, because I want to use it at Word development, I can remove the background. You can remove the background. So the background is this. So I close the eye. So just like this. So no background. No background. So I click on file. click on Save As. Save As. Now I change the extension to the format to PNG. PNG here. Now logo, I name it logo 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the desktop too, I save it there. So I click save. So I continue like this. Okay. So that is it. I've saved my logo. I've saved my logo. Our time is fast spent, and I wish to end the meeting here. I wish to end the meeting here. I wish to end the meeting here. So I'll end it here. If there is no question, I'll end it here. The our tutor or the facilitator will meet us exactly 8:30 tonight or this evening. 8:30 this evening. So please prepare and meet the tutor. All right. So that is it. You call it a day. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.